Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to call this a reaction video. Let's call this Revenge Reacts to Stupid Beep Idea about New KvK Rules. So this special invasion event this weekend. So they want to bring access to more people to play KvK. And for that, I think that's a great goal. I'd love to see that goal for an entire kingdom to be able to participate. However, there's a few flaws with this thought process. First of all, low-level players with say T1s, T2s, T3s, let's say all the way up to T8s. You don't want them on towers, and them putting them on towers isn't going to actually help. They're still going to get cleared off. And even if the troops are only wounded, that means that they'd still have to heal in the hospital. Things like this. I mean, it's not like it's going to be Firelands. After KvK is over, they go to the Kingdom Hospital and everything is done. So there's still that cost involved. Second, the troops, the small troops that were worthless before are still going to be small troops that are worthless now, and you don't want them on the towers. It's just not going to be helpful to you. So that's the first point. The second point is with all these wounded troops, what about all the resources to heal them? It's just going to be a big mess. That's point number two. Not all kingdoms are peaceful. So in the event that you have a peaceful kingdom, 134, hey, it might work out that somebody could risk putting some troops on the tower that they normally couldn't. So I'll concede that point. You could put some troops on the tower at home, not have to worry about it too much. If they get cleared, no problem. If they don't get cleared, you get some KvK points. You're good to go. But you still have to heal them. So for that, you want to use your Lord talent. It's just going to take time. Wow. Yeah, that's my reaction. Is just wow. So this is a scam. Whatever they're doing is a scam. I trust nothing of what they're doing. It's almost certainly a scam. And what I think that the scam here is that they want people to use up resources for healing and gold. I think that they gave us those Easter packages for all the gold. Here, I'll show you. 14 million gold. 2.7 million of that was from those packages. They want you to use your gold this weekend is what I think is happening. So they gave us gold, and now they're giving us a gold burn event. Yeah, I think that if there's less consequences for people to actually lose troops, people are going to suicide more troops trying to clear towers and things like this, and it's going to be weird. I think healing gear is going to be very popular. By healing gear, I mean this. This is exactly what I mean by healing gear. Go nice and slow so you guys have a moment to look at it. See? Healing speed plus 22.25%. Healing cost minus 21%. You just get the base pair and then you can upgrade it for nearly free. See this? Healing capacity, healing speed. This is probably how you want your tree. I'm going over this nice and slow for you guys because if things are wounded, you guys are going to need to know how to heal. So my reaction to this is I am not excited about this. This is way more of a chance for me to say, yeah, I'm not trying to play this buggy stuff and opt out this weekend than anything else. Because anytime they do changes like this, I just concerned that there's going to be bugs. Seriously, we know how they are with quality programming. Oh yeah, we meant for it to be wounded, but they all died instead. Oh, you didn't understand the rules. Here's 200 gold for your time and effort. So, and the talent is really simple. Here, let's make sure. So not everybody's VIP 12, but it costs 2,000 gold to switch and switch back. So, this talent, this instant heal, 10%. And if you do it over, so I had a full hospital, and I just popped a talent each day, and I've healed a couple extra troops, but not too many. So after 2 weeks, I went from a full hospital So I think it wasn't 290K, it was how much? Let's see. Because I had war gear on at the time, so that would have been the filled up amount. Okay, so whatever, 290. So I had 290K at the beginning of this process. And I just popped the talent for free each day, 10%. And I think we're, 10, 11 days after KvK now of just hitting the talent. And this is how far it's gotten down. So, you can fill up your hospital, relatively risk-free. For Sanctuary, it's going to be a slower process. I don't know why I always click on that for Sanctuary. For Sanctuary, it's going to be a slower process, but the biggest advice I can give you is do dailies. Dailies will give you a lot of points for clearing out your scrotum. Your sanctum. So, yeah, there's that. The other thing that I sometimes recommend for our queen to do before KvK starts, and this will only help you in your kingdom. If you go to a different kingdom, it won't benefit you. So you got to go home to actually heal and do this. But there's a guided recovery. So during KvK, if you're going to be doing hit, heal, hit, heal, hit, heal, reduces the cost of healing troops in city and alliance hospitals by 30% for all lords. So we pop that right before KvK, and then its hit heal is going to be a lot less expensive. But you can't do it in another kingdom. So if you're at home, there's this. And then the last point is alliance spell right there. Accelerated healing. So this is going to be how you're going to reduce your healing costs. Because this weekend, if you're going to play KvK, I think you're going to probably have more wounded than normal. So have your healing gear, have your king or queen pop the talent before KvK starts. 5 minutes, it'll continue forward. And maybe if things get really hairy, again, pop the alliance talent. It doesn't apply outside your kingdom. You're going to have to go to your kingdom in order to take advantage of it. But hey, it's a way to reduce the cost. So, and let me show you exactly how much it reduces it, just to give you some sort of perspective. Okay, right now it's going to be 48 million food. I put the healing gear on. Hold on. Remember that number, 48 million food. Oops. Okay, how much was it? 48 million. Now we're down to, let's call it 38 million. So we just saved 10 million food by just switching equipment. And look at the healing times. 6 days versus this isn't actually going to go down, but whatever. 6 days versus 8 days, 3 hours. So you're going to be saving time, resources, everything with just that little trick. Double check it. Because I have a feeling that you guys are going to be needing it this week. So just free tip for you. There's also a milk drop. So after KvK, this doesn't help during KvK. This is an after KvK thing. There's this title, milk drop, sacrifice. So there's that. And if your KvK and your gold event overlap, remember that Saturday's KvK, and then Monday following that, at the reset they're going to activate a kingdom buff for healing. There's that. Then the second thing that you might be able to do is you might be able to trigger a Merlin's Concern. So if you have Siege, you could basically smash them into something, pop a Merlin's Concern before you actually go into a hit heal type process. That'll stack. It all adds up. These are all the tips for how to basically get extra healing, because this weekend I have a feeling you're going to need it. Don't ask me if I'm going to play KvK, because when stuff like this happens, I get edgy and I get paranoid that there's going to be bugs, and that they're going to mess up something. So are extra people going to be able to play KvK? No. Are crazy people going to be able to smash more troops without concern? Yes. Will people who would normally play KvK and not worry about getting all their troops wounded and stuff like this be a little bit more reserved? Yes. So I think it will have the exact opposite consequence, or actual opposite, the exact opposite of what they think is wanted to happen is going to happen. I think that the people who normally play KvK are going to look at this and be like, this is gonna get overwhelmed with crazies, because I just can't see any other outcome to it. And why would they only tell us, let's say, 2 days in advance? Yuck. That's not much notice. I mean, it's like hey, 5 minutes before the event starts. Yeah, by the way, we're going to change the rules just entirely. Yeah, it's like this. Who the heck thought of that? So, yeah. I mean, if the troops were going to the Kingdom Hospital and they were auto-healing, I think that I would strongly agree with. I mean, then we're going to see just a giant gold burn. But, I mean, people who don't want to burn gold, can just, try their troops one time and just leave them at home. But yeah, this is going to be a really crazy KvK. So don't ask me I don't know. This is going to be bananas. So that's Revenge's reaction to the new KvK rules. Not as excited about it as you thought I would be, am I? Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's going to be buggy. I foresee bugs. I foresee game crashes. Lots of people not being able to play KvK as a result of something weird and buggy happening. Yuck. I want stability for these events. We don't need to. If you want to test this stuff, put that in beta. This isn't a beta game for you guys to go and monkey with things and test. Is it, quote, more fun? Put that in beta and get some feedback there, like a proper beta testing, test flight program. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really edgy. You guys can drop a comment. I mean, let me know what you think about this. I mean, maybe I'm just being crazy, but every time they change something, every time they think that they're gonna make it better, all it does is just crash and turn on fire. So, yeah, I need to drink water. My voice is, I don't know if you can hear, but the entire video, my voice seems to be, kind of going out. Anyway, so I love you guys. We got another video today. This is Revenge reacts to special event. Oi. Okay, bye-bye for now.